Good morning, everyone. Today I will be making some croissant and egg and bacon, okay? I don't eat pork. Nobody in this house eat pork. We don't believe in eating pork. We believe in eating turkey bacon if we have to eat it. But like I said before, I rarely eat meat, period. We don't eat no pork. We don't eat no shrimp, crabs, oyster, lobster. None of that stuff, okay? We believe in the book of Leviticus, and that's only what we eat. So this morning, I will be making, this is the honey butter croissant rolls. And the reason why I'm making this video, because I know it's probably somebody out there who probably don't know how to cook breakfast, or you might be a beginner, or someone who would like to try different things. Love you too. And this is the way I cook mine, okay? So right now I'll be showing you, I'll be cooking the honey butter. And I had also, I'm gonna show y'all the bacon that I buy. And all of this I bought out of Walmart, okay? This is Nature's Promise. This is the uncut turkey bacon. Uncured turkey bacon. Okay, I like the uncured turkey bacon. In the pack from Walmart. Making this quick video for somebody who want to make something fast and quick for their loved ones in the morning. Okay. And you remember I told y'all about the sweet cream butter. This is the unsalted sweet cream butter out of Walmart. This is the pure butter, y'all. I love this. This is pure butter. This is the sweet cream, all pure butter right here. So you take about 2 sticks of butter. Take about 2 sticks of butter. Not 2 sticks of butter, I'm sorry. 2 spoons of butter. And you place it in a small little bowl. And you heat it in the microwave. I got 2 microwaves. I have a big one and I also have a small one. This microwave is not to be touched. This microwave is to be used on a daily basis. Get down, baby. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. So I already got my stove preheated on 500. I already got my bacon in the stove. That's the bacon. So what I'm going to do, I normally add, this is the tricky part. After your butter done heat very well, you add probably a small spoon of sugar. Look at the sugar, because when you do yours, you're going to have to add the same amount of sugar. A small scoop of sugar, and you whip it in this hot butter until it dissolves real good. Now you must already have your croissant rolls out this packet, pull apart, each piece pull apart and lay it on aluminum foil, the same as I got mine. Hold on. See how I got mine laid on aluminum foil? Make sure you base your aluminum foil with butter. The same butter, I'll show you guys. Make sure you use that same butter and base your aluminum foil. And what you're gonna do is take your croissant and you're gonna base it with the butter and the sugar, because you add a little bit of sugar to it, and you base your croissant. You see how I'm basing the inside of it? That's why I say it's a trick to this to make it taste real good. You base it with this butter real well. You see how I coat it real well? Then you roll it. Then you continue, just roll it down. You keep rolling it down. Never roll your croissant tight, because if you do, when you roll it loose as you can get it, it bake more fluffier, it tastes better and everything. So remember to do that very lightly. So I'm going to get another one. I'm going to base it real well. I base it with butter. And I add a little bit of sugar in the butter. Now, when I cook this croissant, I normally cook it after my eggs is halfway done. That's when I normally put my butter in the oven. I mean, my croissant in the oven. So I'm gonna put this turkey bacon right quick because I cook on 4 small pieces. That's cut in half because I don't eat a full bacon. My grandbaby don't eat a full. He can eat a lot of bacon, so I try to limit what we eat, especially me. So, basting each croissant with butter, and I add a little sugar to the butter, just a little bit, to take the taste off the roll. And the reason why I roll these croissant rolls and I set them aside, I don't put them in the oven right away. I normally cook this last because I like my croissant rolls to be nice and hot. Now, after you finish basting it, because this is my last one I'm basting, if you don't have no more butter in your sugar base that I showed you how to make in your bowl, make sure you add your 2 sticks of butter inside the bowl because I'm going to show you how to baste it again while it's cooking, so it will be nice and buttery and tasting good. Let's see if my brush in here. Well, if you don't have a brush to baste it with, you can use your spoon like I'm using at this time because I don't know where my daughter put the brush at. So now we're going to do the eggs. Let me get the frying pan out. I hate to smell meat, period. It stinks. It so stinks. I hate to smell meat. So grab the bacon out of here. Now these little 4 pieces of turkey bacon, this is done, okay? Small pieces. You don't need a lot of food to get full. You just get enough to feed yourself, okay? So I'm gonna close the oven back and turn it off, and the heat from the oven is gonna cook the croissants when I get to it. So let me get this frying pan. I'm about to show y'all how I cook my eggs. Everybody cooks their eggs differently. I'm going to show y'all how I cook my eggs. Now, I normally work with 2 gloves at a time, and the reason why I work with 2 gloves because I usually remove one. And add another clean gloves on top of that one. And if I have to do the dishes, the water won't get to my hands. And this is the Eggland's Best. Let me make sure. Yes, this is Eggland's Best. I love Eggland's Best. I got this from Walmart. I think I paid like $3 something for it. Where I'm from. The food really didn't went up at all. Not too much. So normally I cook 3 eggs for me and my grandbaby because he loves eggs. I normally cook 3 eggs. So right now I'm going to clean the eggs. You must always clean your eggs, y'all. And let me show y'all something right quick. When y'all see these little white things on each side of these eggs, I call it dirty. You're supposed to take them, get a spoon, pop it out. See how I got on the spoon right here? How I pop it off and you throw it away. Do not. If I ever get invited to somebody's house and I see you pop them eggs out that carton and you didn't clean them eggs off, I will not eat your cooking, okay? That's the dirty part of the eggs. That's how that's like a uterus for the chicks, okay? That's what the chicks living to be developed. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. But clean it real good. Take your time so you won't be throwing away a good part of the egg. So take your time when you're doing it. Same way how I pull it apart, and I didn't lose no egg, the same way you need to do so too. Okay, so now I'm cleaning it real well. Got 3 pieces of egg. One more to pull off. All right, got all of it off. So now I'm gonna whip it. And if anything left in here, it's gonna show itself. Okay. It'll be like a snot. That's how you can tell something is left in the bowl. It'll be like a little mass. That means it's not but mass, okay? Normally in my eggs, I usually put some black pepper. This is the McCormick's black pepper. I don't put that much black pepper. I usually use the Martin salt. It's the Martin salt I normally use. Just a little bit of salt. And I normally use the seasonal salt. These are 3 that I put in the eggs. That taste very well in eggs. Now, I used to use accent salt. I don't no more because accent salt kind of throw your eggs off. And I normally put milk. Just a little bit of milk in your eggs. You can't go wrong. I promise you, you're going to love it. Okay, this is the egg. I done whipped 3 eggs up. This is 3 eggs I done whipped. And you add, we normally buy the lactose-free milk in this house. This also came from Walmart, the Great Value. This is a great tasting milk. So I'm going to pour my milk in the eggs. Just in case you want to try it, I poured a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? Now the same amount of milk. Well, let me just show you how to do this. That's how I make my eggs. When you cook your eggs this way, you're not going to want it regular no more. Now, you get the sweet cream butter that I told y'all about. And you get a spoon of butter. You put it in the pan. Let it get heat up real good. Now I'm going to put the croissants in the oven because the eggs but to get cooked. Open the oven. I want to place these croissants in the oven. Now while these getting placed in the oven, I'm about to whip up some more butter in that same bowl I made the croissant with to heat it up. Because I'm going to show y'all how to baste the croissants again. Y'all already see how the bacon got cooked. Make sure you whip your eggs really good. Now, the egg thing is kind of tricky for me because my grandbaby, if his eggs not cooked a certain way, he would not eat it, y'all. I'm the only one in the household who got to cook the eggs a little longer. I got to have my eggs a little longer. The eggs still going to look regular when you done add the milk. And if you got goat milk powder or goat milk itself, you can use that in the eggs, okay? It tastes very good. you doing, baby? So I'm going to take some more of the butter, because I got the biscuit in the oven. The eggs are getting, well, pan on the stove for the eggs are heating up. So remember, you take 2 sticks of butter, like how I show y'all before. You place this in the oven, the microwave, I'm sorry, microwave. I usually put it on 30. This is the pan for the butter. In it, we put the eggs. Let that get a little bit more harder before I add the. Butter already melted. Add a little sugar. 1 little spoon of sugar, because you don't want your sugar to be too heavy inside of it, okay? You don't want your sugar to be too heavy. And you keep stirring while it's hot so it can melt the sugar. Keep stirring. While it's hot. Normally what I do, I normally get now if you're trying to keep your butter warm for your biscuits, because your biscuits not ready, just get a small pot with water in it, and place the bowl in it. That's called like a pre-boiler. You can keep it heated up that way. You don't want you definitely don't want your sugar to end up cooking, because you don't want your sugar, you don't want on top of your croissant look like you put a pile of sugar on top. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to just be glazed where you won't even notice the sugar is on it. Okay, the grease is ready. I'm going to add the eggs. So now I'm adding the eggs. This is the eggs. The eggs almost done. Sometimes when I cook my egg, they like the eggs to stay in chunk pieces. I usually cook my eggs till they turn dark, burnt, however the case may go. Everybody not going to eat burnt eggs. I love burnt eggs. Don't judge me. Now, if you still have like a lot of sugar left mixed with your butter, do like the pre-boil method. I'm showing y'all. Stick this little bowl in some boiling water in the pot, and it will help dissolve the sugar. So I'm going to take this egg off, because I guarantee it's very funny. This is how the eggs look, y'all. This is eggs. The eggs here. And still have my eggs in the pan because I want mine to cook a little darker. The eggs are really done, but I still like mine a little darker. Now. Okay. Let me see if it's time for me to use this croissant. It is. So I'm going to show y'all right quick. Of me basting this croissant. So I'm going to take it out. Base it on the corner. That alarm goes off so easily. Let me turn this fan on. Y'all, my alarm is so sensitive. It comes on when you're using the oven. It doesn't even have to have no smoking head. I learned that the heat from the oven itself, if it's hot, the heat goes in the air, it won't come on. It's like very sensitive. Okay, this is the butter. Everything is dissolved real well. And you take it, let me show y'all. And you just base your croissant. Just lay it on top like this, the way I'm doing it. Hope y'all can see. Hold on. And you just pour it on top because I don't know where my brush is at. Just the way I'm doing it. Brush it on top. Brush it on top. After you brush it on top, you put it back in the oven. And a little bit that you have left, that goes on after it's done. So I'm going to place it back in the oven. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Feed me and my grandbaby. Everybody doing well, because I'm doing well. Pray that each and every one of y'all have good people in your corner, people you can trust, people you can call on, people who can pray for you when you're going through, and people who is not going to talk behind your back. Say hello, because you have people that will actually talk behind your back. You need people who are going to be in your corner, not going to talk behind your back, even if they're mad at you, they ain't going to talk behind your back. Those are the type of people I like. Those are the spirit that I'm drawn to. People who is not going to talk about you to other people and tell all your business to. You need to find people like that in your corner. And when you get them, don't let them go. Don't let them go. Because it's hard to find. I'm telling y'all something on what I am. Can't like something that I'm not. Why y'all think? If somebody don't like me because they don't think like me, they don't do things like me, and they dang sure ain't gonna sit there and not talk about you. I ain't gonna talk about you. If I don't care for you, I'm not gonna talk about you. I don't talk other people's business. Anybody who know me, and hopefully I can bring some of the ladies on here that know me. I'm not gonna sit and talk about you. That's not my thing. But one thing I can say, if you do talk about me, I will talk about you. That I can admit. So I tell anybody any given day, if you don't like to be talked about, keep your mouth shut. Croissant's most done. Y'all, I still got my eggs on here cooking because I like my eggs to look a little dark. I be thinking, if my egg's not dark, I can't eat it because I be thinking it's still raw. I don't know why. I don't even like the smell of eggs. And if I can't eat it dark, it's going to throw me all the way off where I can't eat eggs. And I know eggs is healthy for you. And I know I'm cooking all the nutrients out the egg right now, probably. But I can't eat it. Like, I got to eat it a certain way. You know, I can't just eat eggs. It got to be dark. Alright, these croissants is done. So, the butter that I was telling y'all to put on afterwards, you're going to add another layer of your butter, sugar, mix to your eggs. So the same way I show you how to base it when it was half done, the same way you base it at the end. Make sure you keep mixing the bowl as you're basting it. Make sure everything is stirred up properly. Just base your croissant rolls. I promise, and I hope I had honest people out there who actually try these things that I'm showing y'all to come back on here and let me know you tried it. Somebody who is very honest, who is not ashamed to try it, and at least come back on here and say I tried it, or however you feel about it. And I can take constructive criticism. If you don't like it, you can say I don't like it, or however you wish maybe. I don't like when people agree with me. Because if you ever agree with me, I'm going to know if you're lying. Okay. This is how the croissants look. They're done. So, feed little man, because I know he's hungry. Y'all, when I say this baby can eat, he can eat, y'all. This baby can eat. He's sitting there waiting to eat, y'all. He can't wait to eat. I normally get 2 small pieces of bacon. And this how small the bacon is, y'all. I cook 4 pieces of this, 2 pieces for him and 2 for me. This is the breakfast. Not nothing big, something quick. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Get my little burnt eggs out of here, because my eggs been cooking now for a while. I know I need to remove one gloves. And I eat my food. Anytime when we eat something or we preparing something else for somebody else to eat, wear gloves. Please put on gloves. It's very important. Now, anytime, okay, when I was younger, we were taught to offer people something to eat if we eating something, and something to drink when they enter the room, right? When y'all see somebody, when y'all see somebody who is actually eating something, and after they done eat and play it all over it, they're gonna ask you if you want some. That's so disrespectful. If my grandmother would have seen somebody do this, she would have slapped the heck out of them. You hear me? She would have knocked the hell out of them. Because that's so disrespectful. That's just like you feeding your dog outside. And after you feed your dog, you took the food from the dog and carried it back in the house and asked that person, do you want some? That's so disrespectful. We need to learn manners. Manners is when you eating something or you getting something to eat, you make sure you feed that other person too if that's your guest. Manners is you don't pick all over something, then ask me if I want some. That's not manners. Manners is before you eat it, you ask, would you like to have some? I'm eating such and such. Would you like to have some? And 9 to 10, some people are saying no. But some people are so freaking greedy, they don't even want to offer until their stomach get full, and then they're going to offer you that slop they just picked all over. All that germs. Saliva carry germs. That's why you can't drink behind everybody. You can't eat behind everybody. Some people got different disease in their body. Some people got disease with their saliva, how the kids may go. Transferring up the saliva, I wish I would. And some of y'all parents allowing these kids to drink behind y'all, and y'all done did Lord knows what with these different type people. Shame on you. You're nasty. You're nasty behind. And you know such thing as my child, I had him however the kids may go. You is nasty. That's nasty. I had kids and I never. I wish I would let my kids drink and eat behind me after I done dig all over it. Drink out of it however the kids may go. You just give your kids everything you done did. You nasty behind. And some of y'all parents don't even care. The reason why you do it to your children, you say you birthed that's yours because you don't care. Some of y'all probably let the same man you sleep with your child. You would. And some of y'all will bring any friend into your room. You know why? My mama always say your room is a secret place. I don't care if you got a girlfriend. I don't care if that's your cut buddy, whatever you want to call it. You don't invite people in your room. It's rare places in your house where people are supposed to be in. My grandma used to always say, and my mom, when you invite people in your room, you allow anybody in your bed. I got girlfriends and I can't even say that I allowed them in my room. You're not supposed to. Your room is your secret place. Why would you let somebody in your room because that's your friend? Believe me, I'm a good friend of my friends because I don't talk behind their back. What I got to say, I say it in their face. I don't believe in talking to this friend, but that friend, I don't believe in that. Because when you show one friend you dirty and you talking about that person, they're going to be thinking you talking about them too. Because that's how I think. But I'm not going to invite them in my room. That's my space. That's personal for me. This breakfast is so good. So normally, with my croissant, egg, and this bacon here. Pork is not good for you, y'all. Some people say, oh, you pray of it's good. That's a lie. That's one of the laws. Okay, in Leviticus. This how I eat mine. I put like the croissant, the egg, and the bacon. Tastes so good. Stop allowing people to get in your personal space. I don't care if it's your sister. I don't care if it's your sister-in-law. Stop allowing people to come in your room. Anytime you bring people in your room, you gotta talk. You up to no good. You up to no good. And I'm saying this for the people who watching. If you got in-laws, and your in-laws basically telling you they find what you go in the refrigerator, they lying. I'm here to tell you they lying. They do not like it at all. Stop going to people's refrigerator when you go to their house. Stop it. Because some of y'all leave there, they be talking about y'all. Some of y'all, they be talking about, as soon as you done left and hit the door, they're talking about you. And some of y'all think everybody like you and they don't. So we got to be very mindful, y'all, the company we keep. We got to be very mindful when we thinking people like us. But they say different things and they did different things, so they like me. I'm going to tell y'all something right quick. The reason why I say you got to be very careful of that, it's too easy for the enemy to study anybody, right? If I've been an enemy and I've really been up to something, some of y'all on this internet love money so much, right? I could have messaged you, send you some money, get in good with you, and deceive you. Because some of y'all can't see past the cash. And what I mean by that, some of y'all love money so much, you can't even see if that person for you or not. Don't you know they got enemies out there that really don't like you? And they're on their assignment doing what they're doing just to get close to you? It's too easy to argue with somebody on the internet. That doesn't mean I really hate them. Some of these people doing things for a reason just to get close to some of y'all on this internet. They're doing what they have to do. And some of them succeeded. Some of them succeeded. I'm going to share this, and I said it before. Some of y'all on here be thinking that these people are for you. They're not. Some of y'all on here thinking people is against you when they're really not. The old saying is, who you think is against you is the one that really like you. And the ones you think that really like you don't even give two craps about you. Now, I don't know who this for, but it'll reach the right person. Just like how I said, I'm going to keep on saying it. Nobody can't say nothing negative about me. I don't do evil to people. I don't wish bad on nobody. None of that right there. If some of y'all know y'all got something to hide, you know you're not that right, don't be coming on this internet picking with people. Don't be coming on this internet bothering people and trying to sling slurs. And like how I said, I can read between the lines real well. That's how the Most High got me. I got to. They're saying about how you got some pastors and leaders, y'all can't get over their head. I'm kind of the same way. I can just read between the lines. Body language and everything. The Most High got me that way. Because he allowed me to know who for me, who ain't. And he allowed me to see who talking about me, who ain't talking about me. He allowed me to see who for me and who not. That's the only difference between me and you. But when you get up there and you tell people God say, or you need to do this and do that, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. And how I know you don't know nothing? Because a lot of stuff I have is recent. Okay? That's how I know for a fact. Y'all better know people by the fruit they bear. Because some of these people on here bearing bad fruits. And you know what the hell they talking about. And I bet you I could bring anybody on here that knows me. And I ain't even got to mention them what's going on. They could sit here and have a conversation on factual things that you mistaken to say what it is and it ain't. So you keep on. But I'm going to call you out on the T though. That's the difference between me and you. So you might put on wool over your friends' eyes. And let your friends be your read buddies, or let them be your little dumb read dummies who gotta read for you. I ain't the one. So please like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to make as much video as I can. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for subscribing. I don't know how much I can thank y'all for this. I really, really do. I love y'all. I thank you. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please stay tuned to the next video.